Greetings everybody, welcome to a one-off video on the Cakecore server, on the Cakecore channel I should say, but it is inadvertently on the Cakecore server. Is that you advertising your skin there, Spods, turning around? Are you a fan of those, that group?
Ooh. Dude, I'm a Jake Pauler.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, good to know.
Remember.
Right, there's more gunpowder for... Yeah, Spods is wanting gunpowder, I'm sure
that's the perfect amount.
we'll see why in just a moment. But we're going to be here for a bit of a nostalgia run in the SMP Season 2. This is something we worked on for, I think it was about, was it 6 to 9 months? 6 months? Okay, I couldn't remember how long.
6 months officially, or yeah, 6 months, 9 months unofficially, 6 months, like, anyway.
Okay, brilliant.
Timeline's messy.
So we'll try and visit a few builds, but we won't be able to get around everything, sorry. What were you saying, Spods? Oh, fireworks! I get it.
I'm just harvesting for my for my base.
All right. No, he's looking for.
I care so much about.
Right. Without further ado, let's have a look around. So, first of all, Pat, of all these things in Spawn, first, what's your favourite? What do you like? It can be something you've built. It can be something someone else built. Something that provokes memories. What do you like?
I'm a little biased with like my build specifically, but I think the best of my builds at this place has got to be this monument right here, which I had a huge part in making, and it's turned out absolutely breathtaking.
Fantastic.
You gotta say ooh.
It's really shaped up, you know. Admittedly, I think this would be a good opportunity to show a little bit of work I've done since the marathon. But these walkways were all like exploded and broken and stuff like that. All I really did was replace the walkways so we could actually walk through it and whatnot. And other than that, though, this place has been left mostly untouched, and in its true marathon state.
Brilliant.
And should I explain?
Including the pepper on top.
Yeah, go ahead, explain. Yep.
We did a charity marathon, as we so far have done 2 years in a row, Well, yeah, the marathon's only been 2 years in a row. Anyway, we raised money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and during the stream, we built this and placed down all these donation signs. So this, as always, this and like in last season, is just a cool reminder of the marathon itself. And there are so many signs on this build specifically. They didn't, guess they didn't want to even it out. So yeah, anyway, it's just a cool little reminder about the marathon and everybody's contributions, whether that be financial or even just the effort and the enjoyment of people spending time at the marathon. So I think that one might be a good one to start with. Right,
absolutely. Right, Spods, I'm coming to you now. Would you like to explain this build on your left?
Why don't you explain this one? I still kind of need an explanation.
How about let's explain this one first.
All right, would you like to explain it?
No, I just want iron. Just one piece of iron. Anyone have one piece of iron?
This is a bit of a submarine built by Hydronova in order to act as a bit of a shop for things obtained from the ocean, I believe. So what do we have here?
This very trident was bought from the shop.
Right. So he did have customers.
Because these tridents are like so tough to get. And he has like full ones here, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember the hype around it. Yeah, there's good. Yeah, there are good ones there. So stuff from the ocean, stuff from ocean temples. Ocean monuments, tridents, and the like. That was built by
also a very pretty shop. I like how it turned out.
Yeah, I rate it. Well done, Nova. Good effort.
Hey, who made this one though? I'm a little curious.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. There's a little laundromat over here though.
Let's go and have a look at that.
I wonder if it has iron inside.
It has no iron.
Wait, hang on. Does anyone have diamonds, or is it one diamond? You got to.
Yeah, it's just one diamond. You guys have a diamond?
I don't have a diamond.
So this is the laundromat. I do want to explain a little bit about this, but basically, you drop a diamond in here. Let's see if it still works. I actually don't know. Yeah, I got a gold.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you have 1 in 9 chance to get a diamond block. So the odds are every 9 diamonds you throw in, you get a diamond block plus like 8 gold, and the gold block. So like the chances are totally in your favor. But the reason I did that was because the entire season I was playing with a method where I only spend from my profits. So I came up with this concept of money laundering through a laundry machine. So basically, you throw your money in, and then it could give you diamonds, but those diamonds were directly from my supply, while I get financial gain that I can spend at other shops. Of course, no one else made shops except me, so I couldn't really spend much. But either way, it was in theory a good idea to make diamonds that I could actually spend, and plus, it actually gave gold to people. So it helped everybody. It was a win-win for everybody.
Right, fair play. Yeah, I used that a few times. I rate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. What's this orange build over here? Should we have a look at this orange build?
The ice building.
The ice
I don't
build is
know.
the next one. So this ice one is another one I made. I really focused on conceptual shops this time around, less about product, and I really like the idea of selling ice inside 3 giant ice cubes. So I also had access to a lot of.
I think
ice,
the ice cubes are melting inside.
No, yeah, and then there's also a cool water area to get up to the office.
I don't think I noticed
This is like a really nice place. Can I have a meeting with the person who made this?
No.
Oh, this is good. I was never up here. You probably showed it in an episode.
Here's where you can actually order also like nether tunnels, which I thought was also cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got a real burning question, alright?
Yeah.
You have 1 iron?
I don't have 1 iron. Maybe there's 1 iron in that red shop.
Yeah, go check the red shop. If it's been completed, then you might get might get some iron there.
On our way to the red shop, though, here's Alton's. I can introduce this. You guys are okay with that? We are missing an Alton today, so this is a shop where Alton basically miniature builds, and then he can buy it and he'll build it for you anywhere he wants. He never actually got around to selling this or making a second one, but it is a cool idea in theory. Again,
it's really good.
Did anybody win the bet?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think anyone bid 64.
However, can we talk about
why this place is orange?
Can we talk about this orange build, please?
Here's Pat's post office.
I must say, I really liked this. I really like how simplistic it is, but not in a bad way, but in a good way, in that you can see exactly where everyone's thing is. There's an indicator light to see if you've got anything. Oh man, I got some gold. Oh look.
Yeah.
Oh, Spods, speaking of gold, look what I've got in my hand.
Yeah, I liked the walls on top also. It was really fun just incorporating the redstone too.
Oh.
I have a theory that Spotters was trying to sabotage my business, not only because of this orange site over here, but also because he would often spam people's inboxes, making people not want to check their inboxes. Just the theory. I don't know.
You never heard of spam mail?
No, I've heard of spam mail, but I can't help but feel it's a personal attack on me, not the people you're spamming. Hey, there's an orange building over here. Do we want to attack?
Oh yeah, do we want to talk about that?
Alright, so I just wanted to do a nice little copy paste, just add a different color combination. Except instead of being an inbox, it's more of an outbox, where I would deliver things, but I never built it.
That's pretty funny.
We'll see a lot of
this
stuff.
This is why the SMP.
All right, and
also we've been walking on this wharf this whole time. That's
true.
One of the,
I wonder if one of those zombies will drop an iron ingot.
Pat, do you want to say a few words about Alton's build over here?
Yeah. So I'll just be outed for a second. So guys, I built a gallery here, and it's got some pretty cool blank walls, and you can put paintings on here and draw what you want, and it's gonna be a community thing. Okay, that's the best I got.
Brilliant. Very realistic.
It is a really nice build, though.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
We can't show off this island without looking at this meme that kind of grew and grew and grew and grew into a bit of a story.
Oh yeah, so Spotters, who's not AFK, could explain this, but he is AFK. So what actually happened was someone placed down a sapling and it wouldn't grow, probably because it was right next to the block or something. And someone put a sign for asking to grow. And at some point, I needed a black wool for the carpet, so I decided to plant a black wool. And then later, someone came along and made an actual tower, so it did in fact grow. And then we got a lot of text right here that you could probably pause and read. We probably don't need to read all of it.
Yeah.
This was made by multiple people, though, mainly Spotters and I, but there's a couple in there at some point. A good piece of history. Also very nice to have right at 0. Speaking of right at 0, perhaps you can explain the enchanting room.
Yeah, I'll explain the enchanting room. I'll explain 1 or 2 other things. On the first day, Hydro and I were working on bringing animals here, bringing an enchanting table, a lot of community stuff that's easily accessible, just in case we had any new members, or if anyone had just died and were struggling for stuff and happened to be at 0. So just a few helpful things here and there. And there's a turtle over here on our little bridge. So yeah, let's should we head to the nether, gentlemen?
Also a chicken cooker right here.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
And also an egg catcher.
I didn't build that. I don't take credit for that.
Right. That was. Is
there anything else close by that
I never went down the stairs.
Yeah, down these stairs, I'll just quickly...
It goes to an old mine shaft. There was an old mine shaft to the left.
Yeah, this leads to one of our first mine shafts, but this also leads over to a tree farm I made over here, so that it would be easier to make the wharf out of. So
this is the tree farm.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the tree farm, and I would chop down logs and then immediately go back up and then place them and stuff like that. Just kind of a cool, cool little redstone-less tree farm where you break stuff down and it's got water and whatnot. Hey, cool, right? And then I also use it for dark oak sometimes.
8 out of 8, mate.
Yeah, that's. I also went through the trouble of making this entire hallway stone, which was the most unnecessary thing I ever did. But
I like it.
cool that
I always do that. I like it. Spods, do you want to go find the? Do you want to go find your pet?
Oh yeah, my pet.
Yeah.
Is he still there?
Ah, okay. I fell in.
Oh yeah, he's still there.
Right.
So like on
what's his name
the
again?
first stage of the SMP, I don't know. Are we gonna let him free?
There's a backup. Oh, wait, Pat, is it Fanta? Okay. I thought it said Panta or something.
Very good name.
Oh!
Alright, let me up.
So on the
Don't worry
first...
too much about breaking stuff, by the way.
Did you get this?
The world download's already set.
Yeah.
Yeah. He followed me through the nether portal, so I'm like, might as well keep him. So I placed down a boat and spent a long while trying to get him in that. But he eventually got in. The hardest part, I believe, was actually
going back to the nether.
him.
Alright, well, do you want to...
Not anymore.
Alright,
First
so
off...
let's head down the ice
Yep,
pathway.
let's go down the...
That's what the boat's for.
Right,
No!
you go first. I don't know where you're planning to go.
Okay, we're going straight to Spods.
Oh, this is blue ice.
Close shot.
This is blue ice. That was
This is
very
not
rapid.
This is not me.
This is not... Oh, wait, who's this again? Oh, this
I
is
don't know.
Hydro.
Hydro.
Okay, I guess we're going to
yeah.
Hydro's
Yep,
first.
yep.
I wonder if he has another iron.
Here's Hydra's place. Yeah, a lot of work was done here. We got a disc that was forming and some really neatly maintained farms, as well as this interesting wall bridge that I think has been there since the beginning. Oh yeah, and then here's a map of his area. I can't remember if I gave him that or if he just copied it from... No, I think I just made it later. I'm not sure.
Right.
And I don't think he has like an actual like house over here, but I think he has something inside this mine. Possibly not. No, this looks like just a staircase down. Don't follow me. Oh no, yeah, there is like a little bit of workshop here. Some nice,
Oh really? Might as well have a
it's
look.
not worth it.
Oh
It's
well.
just floor.
Oh, too late. I'm down. Oh, it's like a mine shaft. He's added some
Yeah.
granite to.
Right. The real star of the show though is gonna be down this bridge over here.
Yeah, let's go and take a look.
You got
Right,
me.
so just to explain briefly, Hydra and I
actually know how to get
decided
there.
to construct a bit of a farm using the soul sand method of propelling, causing water to propel the Guardians up and into converging water streams. And obviously the idea was to sell the
lag.
produce to people that might want to use it. It's one of these things that I think every SMP needs. Did you go down? What was it like? Oh dear. You had a mega spike there. Well, this is the inside of the Guardian farm, which I believe, according to Pat, was he was turning into his base. Whereabouts? Was it up here? I know he had a mega storage area, but I can't find it. It's a real maze, this. I think it's up here. If we go up here... Right, yeah, so this is his massive storage room. Like, I've got a massive storage room in my journal world, but I think this is much bigger. Loads of chests, loads of space. Idea being that I think all these were going to link up to the farm itself, using hoppers and sorting systems and all that. And as you can see, there's a good view of the Guardians falling and burning. But yeah, I think the idea was Hydra was going to use this as part of his base. There we go.
You might want to be scared for teleporting this place.
Brilliant. Wait, where are we?
This is new.
I was going to say, I don't remember
I never actually
this.
saw this. Yeah.
This is what I spent my free time on.
Good to know. Up here we have a Spotter's portal, which is
just
very...
actually the best block in the game.
Spotter's portal is very well structured up here. It's also powered.
You would say that as the heir to Zisto, you would say that though, right?
No, Zisto puts some more effort into things than I would ever.
Aye, but you know,
I don't
doesn't take away
consider
from
it
the
to
fact
be-
you're still his heir. Right, give us a 60-second
right.
rundown of your base and everything that's. He was
Okay,
sleeping.
starting one.
All right, ready, steady,
All right, we're
go.
ready now. All right, so Pat, stop briefing. This is the hallway. This is furnaces. That's the AFK Fisher. No girls allowed. This is the storage room. Same furnaces actually. Anvil, enchantment table, dragon head, ravine that is all completely stone, just like Pat's hallway, but with gray stained glass, so that you have to stand on it and look down and be like, wow, this is pretty cool and floating there. And it has a glass wall and it turns into a modern house. It's not finished at all.
You also had like stepping stones and boats at some point, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Instead of taking a boat across the channel here, I just like hopped across.
Whoa! I'm glitched out. I'm breaking this boat.
Well, that's the fun part.
Oh, there we go. Brilliant.
Oh, by the way, first block. This is the first block broken on the server. If you ever want to mark.
Oh right, okay, yeah, we've got to go and have a look at that then. Like, even though we're over the time now, we've got to go and. Which one is it? Oh,
it's one of the chests labeled it.
Right, okay. You didn't rename it though. I mean, maybe that's because you want to keep its originality.
Yeah.
Right. Are we going to go up to the fortress up here? Yeah. Is that the?
Yeah, sure. That's that would be.
All right.
Up here, this is one of the first hallways I made.
Whoa.
Also, you can go up
okay.
here. Let's go. We could go the dangerous route too.
Right. Let's go the dangerous way. That sounds good.
I like to live dangerously.
Before I had a hallway, I would just walk up here and I had it crazy lit up. But then I took out all the torches so people could get wither skeletons if they wanted. Also, there used to be a door here. Apparently, I didn't even bother putting that nether rack.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, so there was a part where I went through the entire nether and all of its paths, and I placed these fancy emojis on the signs, so the arrows are like.
Oh yeah,
like that.
I rate that. That's good.
Very cool.
Good effort.
This is my portal room, which is basically just a sunken ship I found.
Oh yeah.
Put a portal, and then you can just take this boat, James. You can get in if you want.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm the cameraman. I'm the best person here. Said no one ever. Anyway.
And then this would take
Actually,
you to
James, you just said it.
State. I also have 2 zombies. Well, I did have 2 zombies in full iron armor over here. I don't know what happened to them, but that's okay. Entity despawning is very common in 1.14.
Despawning as a result of peaceful mode might be a reason as well.
Oh, you're right. Peaceful mode might have done that. Good point. Good point. Yeah. So this is Pat's estate. Tell me it's a fine house.
It's a fine house. I rate it, man. It's good.
Yeah, the inside is nothing.
I'm stuck in a wall.
There's a lot of stuff at the wall, and then there's also these beams and stuff like that. And yeah, it's 3 stories tall. One of my favorite regular houses, for sure. I really liked the design style and just figuring out like how I could work in like stripped wood and stuff like that. It was really cool.
I tell you, man.
Yeah.
3 is a great choice for story numbers.
Yep.
And then I also planted trees around here to make it look like a cabin.
Yep. And
that's pretty much it for this area. Of course, I have a chicken cooker and a very makeshift turtle breeder. But other than that, it's all the usual.
Good stuff. I mean, that was your starter house. I forgot. See, that's the thing. You probably did the most this season because your starter house was so good.
Well, I never actually ended up leaving it.
Right. Well, I mean, but you did another area.
I finishing the castle, but.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so this tunnel right here, another one I made. You can also just sprint down like this, or you could use a boat, whichever's your fan. I already lost all my boats.
Yeah.
Boat stepping. But if we go down here and take an immediate right, this is Caesar's.
Really getting tunnel for everything.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I remember coming down here.
Oh, and up here it looks pretty fancy. I forgot about that. It looks like you just didn't finish doing it all the way through. Yeah, so this place, when I was here, these pathways weren't here, but Caesar's a very nice builder, and you can see he had something really cool going on right here. I did see this, however. This is Castle in Progress, where you step on the
really good redstone work, by the way.
Pressure plates to open up the piston thing, but also you can lock it.
Yep.
So that if you don't want visitors coming in, you can, which is really awesome.
How do you do that?
That's incredible.
And then, yeah, it looks like this expansion right here is new, but other than that, it looks like that's as far as the castle goes. What's really most impressive, though, is this castle town, which is more fleshed out. Wow, look at that. He totally flattened it out and stuff like that. Yeah, I really liked that he was going for straight up like a medieval scenery too, because and I committed to medieval scenery, having like a forgery and medieval houses and stuff like that in addition to the castle.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if we should check out every floor of every house, just because since we didn't make it, we don't have the best insight. But I do think it is worth checking out, especially the exterior.
This one's my favorite.
This one's got some barrels in it, which is really cool. Yeah, he's very good at.
Wait, why isn't he using barrels?
I
wonder why.
Yeah, it's too modded. He likes vanilla. And also, I genuinely thought this was a door, but no, it's just decor. Yeah, he does really good at decorating. This is his main house, a cool little spire going up. Actually, I'm not sure if that'd be called a spire, I guess cylinder. But he had like this inspiration from like this cylindrical castle from like this one video game apparently.
Right.
And I think it's just cool that he draws from those kind of inspirations, and then he just imagines it there. Boom, you got this cool little tower. I really like to see this place fully finished because he is really.
Yeah, he is good.
Look, even this bridge, like this dock or whatnot, like that's take a lot of time, I'm sure.
That's good.
Yeah, props to him. Yeah, even his wheat fields.
Shout out to Caesar. Link. Are we going to put a link in the description to Caesar and Hydro?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
For members of season 2 of the SMP.
So when can the viewers? So when can the viewers buy this map?
Oh yeah, just $3.99 on our merch.
What, $3.99? That's a bargain, dude. We need to.
Oh no, $399.
Oh right, that's better. That's better.
Yeah. And it comes with a sticker.
Oh, you've got a villager?
Yeah, I've got a couple of villagers here. Oh,
nice.
Oh, it's a new villager too.
Yeah, yeah, that's what caught my eye.
Yeah, so like this is the little shanty town I've made outside of my the narrative was that like these people were all poor while I was living really rich in this quartz ice castle. I'm actually a little bit more proud of this build than I am the castle itself. I really like the color scheme, just like incorporating houses next to each other, whatnot. This was like probably my favorite build this season, just because I had so much fun coming and then making it too.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things where it's just exactly how I imagined it in my head, so I like that a lot. The castle is also really cool though, and this the main halter for the castle and like all these quartz and stuff was quite an expensive material to build with, but that's the point. As I do got a couple rooms in that are worth showing off. You know, it's not fully developed, but I was planning on adding like a lot of balconies and a lot of rooms and stuff like that. And you could see through the floors too. Dang.
Oh yeah.
I will note that this is the second build that you've done that incorporates sea pickles as lighting.
What was the first?
The
shop.
Snow
shop.
Oh yeah, but I think technically that this would be the first then, and that one would be the second. But yes, I was interested in the sea pickles because it wasn't light enough to. You had controllable light, so it was easier to not melt ice. It turns out though it ended up being less useful because you have to have like such specific parameters. Like I've got 3 pickles here, and I can't have ice next to it, but they don't melt like the ice over here. But if you make it too small, then it won't stop the mob spawning anyway. So it was difficult.
Did you intend to fill all of these chests?
Yeah, this was going to be my storage room, and then obviously this is like the last thing I worked on before the server stopped. But the idea was that it was going to be a column that goes all the way down, so you can access it from all levels. And I thought that just looked kind of cool. I also really like the color palette, like using white stained glass for balconies and whatnot. I thought it matched.
Yeah,
the ice really.
I like how you did get around the whole. You can't have ice next to the lights and all that. You did well there.
Yeah, I tried my best. I really like the balconies outside of the castle too. Fun to walk around. It feels like it would be fun to have like almost a PvP session here.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to storm the castle.
Do you think that the limitations here improved your capabilities of creativeness or not?
Well, limitations. You mean ice?
Yeah, like the lighting and ice. Because
it's really not much of a limitation. It's just like one small thing you have to overcome. But I do think, like on a survival aspect, it was fun to mess around with it. I'm not saying the build is necessarily better
because challenge, of it. Right?
Would you say,
kind of a nice challenge.
Drawing on Spods' question there, would you say that you've improved, maybe not this season, but in general, lately at building with terrain and that?
Yeah, and this season, that's why I kind of prefer this season. Is because I just had learned so much sense. Also, I got a backside balcony out here.
Oh yeah.
I learned a whole lot about building around the latter half first season, and there's so many things I wish I could have like redone from the start. And then like this season was my second chance almost to try to make everything I build look relatively good.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I even enjoyed that. Also, there's an ice farm over there that's really cool. We don't have to check it out.
No, we've got to check it out. We have to because I rate it.
Yeah,
you
it's
said
really
it.
Good.
So this is the ice cube chest. What's it called? What is it called? A chest? An ice tray where you basically utilize the swimming mechanics to break ice. And I was way proud of this. It took a long time to come up with.
Is this a completely original design?
Yeah, completely original. That's why I enjoyed it so much, is because I had to find out like what blocks stop ice from growing underneath but still let you be crouched. And pots ended up being the best compromise because ice still grows under a pot, but it also stops you from standing up. So it was literally the only block I could find that surfaced that. I think maybe heads also did it. No, heads stopped ice from growing. That's right.
Right.
So there was like the only block that.
And who's gonna farm like stacks of witherheads?
Right, exactly. So it's like it's even I just looked at every possible vanilla or survival option and I found pots and I was like I have to make something based off this concept alone. It's not even the most efficient, but the fact that you're able to get as much as you can is.
And,
so yeah, I really enjoyed
and it's your own design, so regardless of how efficient it is, if
Yeah.
it works, then it's still,
Yeah.
it's cool.
And that's
Alright,
another
now-
thing I like a lot about this season is that pretty much everything I did with like machines and whatnot were all my design, so it was a lot more gratifying when they worked.
Alright.
So this is Daniel's house. His nether portal takes him
I've
down.
never seen this.
Yeah,
it's good.
The house itself is something, but just wait till you step outside.
I know.
Because he's got a whole nother world outside this house.
Oh yeah, I have seen this.
Yeah. Pretty dope. It's actually I'm actually like very impressed.
I've never
because,
been up. We need to go up. I've not been up yet. I've seen it, but I've never been up.
Danster is pretty good at long-term builds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like something like this is something I can kind of get bored from, and I have to that's why I have to like maintain different projects or whatnot.
Right.
But D-Bird is very good at like doing tedious tasks of like placing the same block over and over again, and then things like this exist, which is really awesome.
It's really
then,
cool. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of like it reminds me of his castle from season 1 in a way. As you say,
Yeah.
big build. I mean, I know Elton probably built some of that or most of that for him or something like that.
Well,
It
he just
even
built
has
the
farm.
interior.
Oh, right, okay. So I knew Elton had does
But
it.
Dancer put up all that walls of cobblestone. Like
Point is, that, yeah,
He also
it
put up an
reminds
arm.
me of it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has stuff smelting in here.
I mentioned the arm.
Yeah,
The
he
arm,
built
yeah.
that during the transition actually for the marathon. He pre-recorded a Dancer podcast for one of the transitions, and that's built on there. Or started
Nice.
building. He ran out of time though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this place, especially for like flying around it looks really awesome. I love like walkways and stuff that go up mountains like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. Like this is actually like gotten. Oh my gosh, he's not even got a castle over here. I didn't even know. It's got a cool little castle towers attached to it.
Yep.
Very nice indeed.
Oh,
And then
so-
we could probably start heading out though. As we're leaving, we should pass by the parkour, the hot lava port.
Oh.
Another fun little segment we did. That's another thing that makes me really like this season was that I pretty much managed to have collaborations almost every episode,
Right,
even if they
right.
were relatively like smaller ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, like whether it be making an end farm with spotters or doing
Abba
this parkour
caving,
with you
winning
guys.
Abba caving for once. No, I'm kidding.
Finally winning Abba caving, and even playing a spleef with Hydro when making my ice cube thing and whatnot. Just little stuff like that. It just made my episodes a lot more enjoyable, I feel, and I think
Yeah.
I enjoyed my episodes particularly a lot more in this season.
I think same with me. I think I did a lot of collabs as well. Maybe not quite one every episode, but definitely like a lot more. It was more common than in
Right.
season 1.
hmm
Are
Yeah.
we in another?
No, we're in the hot lava.
Oh, we got the famous conduit and eggs.
Oh,
that didn't get used. I was like, what if we try this? And James was like, nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I make the jump? Oh, I think I failed, but I mean, it's still pretty cool.
Wait, can you no longer? Oh, I land on the edge of it. That's why.
Right.
Oh, this cactus grew since the last time I think. So
Yeah,
that's something.
that's obviously made it impossible.
Yeah, fun parkour though.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So this was my main project. I didn't
my
really go for aesthetics because I'm not the most able builder in that respect. I went
Can't
more.
look at this. You can't look at this and say you didn't go for aesthetics.
Well, I know I did. Okay, I did, but it wasn't really my primary aim. Only because I knew that, making things so detailed isn't me. However, making massive things that look good mainly because of their size than their the blocks used in the style and that's more me.
You missed some iron bars over here.
I mean, it's perfectly possible. But are you guys on the other side?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize you had all this other work done too, like the backside.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
know
yeah.
which direction I'm though.
I mean-
So I'm guessing these ladders for the back side, not the front, because that would not be.
Well, I mean, think about it, Spods. If you're building a wall to mark your territory, you're not going to give the enemy a ladder to climb up. I mean, surely
Yeah.
you of all people know that. Anyway, so this side's like the hostile side, and then all of our servers all of our builds and that are on the other side. So, yeah, that's the idea, just for general
Yeah,
defense.
it looks really nice.
Even though even though if the Cakecore server was suddenly attacked by the entire Minecraft community, they'd probably dismantle this in a matter of seconds. But that would be a sight to behold for sure.
Oh, this is where the prank was.
Yep.
Not even a sight of it though. It's
Oh,
gone.
who did we? Oh, it was
Silk City
Danster.
like under the snow.
I'm not sure. Check. Give it a bit of a
Do it with
dig.
Silk Touch.
I think I might have filled it all in. Yeah, I think I got rid of it all.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Very nice prank. We were able to figure out his exact location.
Yeah.
I don't know. You say exact. You built a very large square.
I mean, we could have built it. We could have built it bigger, but it's
with how big this wall is, though. Like the fact that we actually got like the exact moment he logged off and stuff like that. Pretty epic.
And if you go down here, it's got there's a rail track. If you break into the, can you break into the tower? Yeah, if you break into the tower, there's a rail track.
Nice, yeah. I saw this. We were doing this on a stream relatively recently. Oh, your
Yeah.
24-hour stream. That was.
Yeah, that's it. It was the first thing I did. There's a sign here from Danster. Where's the
Here,
sign?
kid. Enjoy.
Whoa! I got lags back. All right. Oh yes. This is good.
Yeah.
So many good builds.
This place is really good. Oh, here's his turtle farm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this place is very impressive.
Turtle farm.
Hamilton knows how to knock it out of the park. Down here, he's got his conduit. That's really cool. Oh, and his storage room.
Yeah, I
he's
really
got
like the
fish in here,
placement
too.
of everything here.
Yep.
Yeah. He's really good at like filling in space with objects and whatnot.
Even though they're like pointless guest rooms, it is like breathtaking almost.
Well, it's not pointless because it's like an actual build.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, it's supposed to have point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these things gonna hatch soon?
I feel like it's just bigger. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but I feel like I'm missing part of the
Maybe
house.
maybe that's part of the part of why it's cool is because it's
up
smaller.
the ladder. That's what it was.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. It's much
You're
bigger.
gonna have his
Okay.
prized eggshell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wait.
Yeah, we got.
Can we jump on
coral
it?
Flowers in here too. Yeah, really cool. Did an awesome job.
Enchantment table. This is not it though. I mean,
This ain't
yeah,
it,
here's
Chief.
the entrance. What did you just say?
I got a reaction.
Alright.
We can also take this boat over to his modern house. Yeah, so this
Come
is
on, you don't
Alton's
know
modern
villagers,
house.
man.
Also really cool. Nice color scheme of
Oh yeah.
spruce, strip spruce and
This is
white
good.
concrete. It definitely is like a modern house. Like he captured that perfectly. Oh, his dog is sitting on his bed. It's really nice. It's got a pool. It's got a shed. It's got
Wait.
a
Oh,
farm
the stairs are
on top.
here. I need to get a shot of this. Yep. There we go. Bed, chests.
It's also cool because he had like a consistent style in all of his builds of this server. Like
Yep,
the art gallery and stuff like that definitely fits in the same world as this, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Even the underground place or underwater place. Yeah, it looks really nice. He always hated it when I would open up these. Every once in a while, it had to be done. You know.
And all the logs have been stripped already, so Spods can't come and prank him.
He learned from season 1, the last episode of season 1, to make all of his logs stripped so that.
This is a great swim, isn't it, Spods? You enjoying this swim?
Fun fact:
this
this
is a really good
legendary
swim.
pool. Stop looking down, Spot. It's not how you swim. This legendary pool
What do you mean?
is the thumbnail of Spotter's last video on the server. So
Spods'
very
last ever video on the server.
yeah, episode 2.
Last.
So let's head over to his portal. Dead. Yeah, and that'll take you out here. It was really smart of him because he didn't want to hear. That's why I also put mine at like boat instead of actual house. I think that kind of just leaves the end. Oh yes, and we insisted on keeping the stupid silverfish spawner, and even though it still just spawns with all these torches down.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, it's still here, so we can turn into a farm still. So I'm gonna drop into the.
You guys want to do that?
Oh, it looks like the end reset.
Oh, rats.
Did you not?
Is this running on Spigot?
Maybe.
We
can fight the dragon again.
Dragon.
We can fight the dragon.
All right,
Alright, that's all
Try
the
try to be friends. And
that's all the fireworks I have for today.
Alright, what did I do?
SMP ended.
I'm a
Just
UN
can't go
peacekeeper
along.
here for East and West America.
Alright, that's That's all the time I got.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to jumping off the end city.
I've got to get back to drinking some more coffee from my hot steamy mug. Right.
Fellas, it's raining snow in here.
Hey.
This would be a good opportunity to take us back to spawn, I suppose.
Hold on.
You don't have any water in your bucket. What are you doing?
It was fake water.
You're a mess, man. You're a mess.
Fake water's the worst. I can't believe that hasn't been fixed.
All right, this is a good place to finish
the dragon egg.
the video. Oh look, it's back here.
Never
Place
forgot.
the dragon egg here.
Let's punch
He
it.
even made a nice sign.
We have 2 dragon eggs then.
Yeah.
One of them's also at 0-0. Okay. Hey fellas, this is where it all started. I was
And-
standing right here actually.
Yep. This is where it all ends. This
I
is
believe I was
standing in the-
standing like here.
Kind of in the
so
water.
yeah.
for most-
it brings an end to our fellowship. As I said, we have a playlist with all the Cakecore SMP episodes from Season 1 and Season 2 that you can check out on the Cakecore channel. And we will be back with more videos this week, continued series, and maybe another one-off video next week. But thank you all for tuning in and watching this, and we will see you next time. Any last words, gentlemen?
Whoa!
Okay, and Pat? Alright, see you later.
Alright, see ya, bye guys.